Now, before we start building games, we need to set up the development environment. And in this lesson, we'll go through everything that you need to get started with Godot in C#. That means that we're going to install Godot with .NET support, set up Visual Studio Code as the editor, and make sure that C# and the .NET SDKs are installed so that your scripts will run correctly. And then finally, we'll download the course project from GitHub, and this includes all of the starter files and completed projects that you'll need to follow along. So by the end of this lesson, your machine will be ready to go. Okay, let's start by getting Godot installed. First, head over to the official Godot website. And on the downloads page, you're going to see a few different versions. Make sure to grab the one that's labeled .NET, as this version is what is going to include C# support. Once it's downloaded, open the zip file and extract it somewhere that's easy to find. I'm dropping mine into my development folder. And then inside the folder, you're going to see the Godot executable, and that's what we're going to launch in a bit. But for now, let's set up our IDE. To install everything else, we're going to use winget. So open PowerShell and enter the winget command that you see here. Now, winget is going to download and install VS Code for you automatically. If you're not familiar, winget is the Windows Package Manager. It's a built-in command line tool that lets you quickly install software without needing to open a browser or click through the installers. Okay, now that that's done, close and reopen PowerShell. And this is going to refresh the environment variables so that we can do the next installation. And let's install the C# DevKit Visual Studio Code extension. This is an extension bundle that sets up all the basics that you're going to need to write and debug C# code. Now, the last thing that you're going to do is install the .NET 8 SDK. Godot 4.5, which is what you just installed, specifically requires .NET 8 to compile your C# scripts, so this part's important. But it's also worth noting that if you're watching this video and a new version of Godot has released, the required .NET version might change. You can always check that on their website. Okay, great. Now let's configure Godot to use VS Code. Double-click on the Godot executable that you extracted earlier and create a new project. Now, the settings that you use here are going to persist across editor, or rather projects. So this is a project you can literally call delete and then delete right after. Inside the Godot engine, go to Editor, Editor Settings, and then search for .NET. Click on Editor and set the external tool to be Visual Studio Code. This setting tells Godot to open your script files directly in VS Code. So say you're working on a project and you double-click a script, it knows to open up VS Code directly. We're going to dive deeper into how Godot Project Manager and the editor works more in the next lesson. But for now, this step just connected everything together so that Godot knows where VS Code lives. But we do need to make sure that VS Code knows how to run and debug your project. So the easiest thing at this stage is to right-click on any file within the file hierarchy and click on Open a Terminal. What this is going to do is open a terminal in this file location. And if you type code space period, that is going to open up VS Code at the same location. The next steps that you're going to do are ones that you will need to do for every one of your projects. Now, the nice thing is you don't have to do it manually. You can just literally copy the files that you're about to create over into your next project. But just remember that these files are necessary for every single project. Now, you're going to add two configuration files. One is for tasks and one is for launch. So let's start by creating the task file. Press Ctrl-Shift-P and type in task. Pick Create Task from Template and then choose .NET Core. Now replace the text with what you see here. Next, go to the Run and Debug section on the left and click Create a Launch File. Choose C#. Now you need to add the configuration properties, and the big thing that you're going to want to do is replace the program path to where you extracted your Godot files. Now finally, there's one last extension to install, which is the C# Godot Tools extension. On the left side of VS Code, open the Extensions tab and search for Godot. It should be within the top two, and install the one that is C# Tools for Godot. The last thing that you'll need to do is download the course files from GitHub. You can get the files from the video description below, and once you're on GitHub, you can clone the project or simply download the zip. And with that, your setup is complete. Getting everything installed isn't the most exciting part of game development, but it's necessary. So in the next lesson, we're going to get into the fun stuff and jump into the Godot engine to create your first project.